Well, hello and welcome to another gear review. Actually, welcome to my new shed. This is my new tinkering place. I probably did some videos in the other shed and it was a pretty good shed, but I tell you what, the concrete floor in this one is so much better, so much better. So I've set it up nicely now and I'm really happy with it. But anyway, that's not what I'm here today for. Today I'm here to talk about this here. This is the Companion 40 amp hour lithium battery. And so far I've had a few doubts about it, but that was easily fixed by reading the instructions properly, so I'll recommend that. It's pretty light, it's 6.3 kilograms. It has a maximum output of 140 watts. Got multiple connections, which, like I said, you've got to push the right buttons at the right time to get it to work. The reason I have bought this here is because my house battery, as I call it in my camper trailer, is a 100 amp hour AGM battery, and it runs the fridge with my solar panel perfectly. But when I start adding things to it, and I've got multiple things to add to it, it really starts draining it. And normally what I'm doing is, when you're camping, you're finding shady spots, maybe not in winter, but most times you're trying to find shady spots so you don't get a lot of sun in that setup. This one here, I can put a solar panel on it because it has a input there, which is where you charge off 240 volt and everything, but you can put a solar panel into this. You actually have the solar power connected if you've got an Anderson plug, and it has an inbuilt solar controller, so you don't have to worry about that. You just plug your solar panel in and it will charge away, no problem at all. So the features on it are, you've got an Anderson plug here, which you could run an inverter off if you don't go over 140 watts. Which is exactly why I cannot charge my e-bike battery via the inverter and the 240 volt charger, because the charger just pulls too many watts and it shuts down. You've also got your input where you charge it via solar or 240 or 12 volt as well. So you can charge it off your car battery while you're running, I would suggest. It has this one here, which is a 12 volt 2-pin plug. It does look like a cigarette lighter plug, but it isn't. I've never seen a plug like it before in my life, so I have no idea what you do with that. It's also got these pin plugs here for 12 volt DC, but again, I have never seen plugs like that. But anyway, not to say that they're not out there. You got the two USB plugs here, and you've got your 12 volt cigarette lighter plug, which is exactly what I need this one, the 12 volt cigarette lighter plug, and the two USB plugs more than anything. So what you got to do, it also, also has this light on, so you press that for 3 seconds and the light comes on. Now, I'm not sure about that, it's a bit gimmicky, I think. I'm certainly not going to use it as a torch walking around, because it weighs 6.3 kilos. It's pretty light, but if you're hanging on to that all the time, not when you've got head torches and everything. So you turn it on, you press the power button and it turns on. To turn on these ones here and that one there, you've got to push it for another 3 seconds and you'll see those little lights light up. So that powers all those ones. If you want the Anderson plug outlet here to work, you've got to press that one for another 3 seconds and then the Anderson plug will come on. So turn it again for 3 seconds and it turns off. Hold that for 3 seconds and it turns the battery pack off. So anyway, yeah, look, I'm really liking it because, like I said, I've got 2 drones, 2 GoPros, an Osmo Pocket, 2 head torches, a cordless shower. All those things have to be charged at some time and it's just too much for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to hook up my 12 volt drone my drone battery via the 12 volt charger and charge it up. They don't take long to charge. I'm just going to see how much power it draws out of the battery. I'm not going to get into the technical part of these things because, yeah, it's all numbers to me. So I'm just going to see how much percentage this here does drain off my battery. So we plug it in here, turn the battery pack on, hold it again for another 3 seconds, and there we go, the battery is charging. Now it's sitting on 98%, so anyway that'll probably take about 40 minutes to charge it. So we'll have a look at it when it's fully charged, and we'll see how much it's drained out of the battery. Okay, well, it's charged the battery on the drone. It has taken longer than what it would be via the 240 volts, which is understandable. Probably taken, oh, I don't know, hour and a half, so twice as long. Having a look at the battery itself, it's now sitting on 89%, so it's used 11% of the power in the battery. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 160 watt solar panel off my trailer, and I'm going to hook it up out the front, and I'm just going to see how long it takes to put some kind of charge back into it before I lose the sun for the day. And there we go, I have the 160 watt solar panel hooked up, charging into the solar, and it is sitting on 89%. You can see from the battery that it's charging, and it's 25 past 1 in the afternoon, so we'll give it an hour and see how much charge that puts back into it. So there we go, I had it on charge for just on an hour, so it went from 89% to 100% fully charged with a 160 watt solar panel. So it will charge on a moderate drain with a good solar panel quicker than it discharges. So I really like it. I must admit I was hoping that it would charge my e-bike battery, but an internet search has found out that that probably isn't possible with this. But anyway, it will charge up everything else, and like I said, I've got a lot of stuff that I need to charge off it, so it'll be part of my kit now. So anyway, that's my thoughts, my review on the Companion 40 amp hour lithium battery pack. And that's all for this video. If you like these kind of videos, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.